think this is a memory that almost every single person has where you would basically pull up the Guinness Book of World Records and essentially basically see which ones you think that you could do, beat, or whatever, or just look through the wacky ones that were pretty funny with your friends, you know? And there's a lot of things in the Guinness World, like Book of World Records. There's things for basically everything. Longest ever live stream, most viewers on a platform to like ever be watching one thing at a time. There's longest hair, longest fingernails. There's a guy who holds the record for how long he can hold his arm up like this, like not even joking. And it got to the point where his arm became permanently stuck in that way. And I think it's always funny to see like new ones come out because you never know how much like the wackiness is gonna go up. And there's like ones for like how many worms somebody can eat in one sitting, how many bags of chips, the most calories eaten in one sitting by someone. There's, the longest toenails in existence. There's the longest jump. Like, there's like anything you can basically really think of goes into this, right? So, one of the ones that I saw today was apparently this woman who has broken the world record for the longest distance ran on top of Lego pieces, which is just like a little interesting thing to like look at, right? Just full on sprinting across Lego pieces. And like this is one that is just so wacky and you're like, why does this even exist? Because now this is going to be something that other people are going to try and it's going to turn into like a longest ran at like the fastest time or something like that. And it's just like something that's like so wacky you don't really think that it would be a world record, but lo and behold it is. And I just think these are always funny. Let's look up a little bit more. Wackiest Guinness World Records. Here we go. So we got a cat skateboarding. So the longest a cat has skateboarded before. The longest fingernails. A man eating a entire airplane. The, I bet I could eat two airplanes. Challenge accepted. A person being pulled by a horse while on fire. What? Well, can we get some like images of these? Is this like most needles in someone's face or something like that? Most piercings, longest skin. Oh, this is like the longest fingernails, right? Yeah, you see that? Like they actually like curve. I don't know if this is the actual person who holds it, but they do curve at one point, like your fingernails, if they get like super super long. Um, this is a pretty bad page. You think it would like actually have the world record holders up there? Loudest burp. Holy, how did they determine this? It was like a guy just like, man, I burp really loud, and he like put it in, and like nobody's competed against him because nobody even knows it exists. Farthest eyeball pop. Ugh. That's actually nasty. If you don't know what an eyeball pop is, to explain it, it's when you don't even touch your eye. A lot of people don't even touch their eye for it, but they pop out their eyeball to the point where like you can literally see the part of the eyeball that's like holding it in. It's so nasty. World's fastest toilet built a functioning toilet with a motor that reaches. This is like some ridiculousness stuff or something like that. Like I don't know, just like you're just putting a motor on a toilet. And how isn't this broken either? Like you could literally put like I bet you could probably put like a full like engine onto a toilet if you really tried to. You know, it also depends on like I guess how long you're classified. Farthest distance pulled by a horse while on fire. 1,600 feet. Is that like a mile or is it like almost a mile? Like that's crazy, bro. He must have been wearing like fire protective suit or something like that, or that guy is like permanently damaged. Pulled by a car while on fire. So they just have both of them. Yeah, they got the one for the for Amish, and then they got the one for day by day people. I guess longest underwater bike ride. What a actual Chad. What movie was that? There was like a movie where that was like a meme of someone riding their bike underwater. Was it like Spy Kids or something like that? I feel like that would make sense if it was Spy Kids. I could be completely wrong. I feel like using a knife and fork, the unusual record high. This has probably been beat. Like there's so many people who do food competitions now that this has probably been beaten. I mean, Beard Meats Food. If you go to his channel, I guarantee you'll watch him put down a 12-inch pizza in like maybe a minute or something like that. It's always just funny to see it. Oh, here's the cat on the skateboard, guys. Just so you guys can get the full image. Holy, why isn't there a dog on a skateboard one? It makes zero sense. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to kind of talk about today. I know it's not something serious, it's just a little bit wacky, something fun to look into if you want to like just have a good laugh. Go on YouTube, look them up. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. You go to like what was it, the Scholastic School Book Fair or something like that, and you would just flip through them because the books were an absurd price. They were like $30 or $40, so you could basically look at an image of something you're never going to do in your life, and you would never get them. You would just check them out, or your boy would get them, or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. That's really all I wanted to talk about today was the wackiness of that because I saw it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Peace.